Francois Capois was born in Port-de-Paix, in what is now Haiti, on the plantation of La Mort or La Pointe. His last name Capois is the Haitianized version of the French word Capois, which means master of the plantation. He started using Capois after gaining the nickname Capois La Mort, or master of the Plantation of Death, due to his ability to stay alive despite always being at the front of battles during the Haitian Revolution. He gained further notoriety after, on his first mission commanding his own troops, he defeated the French and took the city of Port-de-Paix on April 12, 1803, and then, a few weeks later, defeated the French again and took possession of Ile de la Tortue. He is most famous for his exploits on November 18, 1803, at the Battle of Vertières, where Dessalines himself asked Capois to take a fort at the top of a hill. 3 times he tried to advance, and his troops were pushed back. On the 4th try, now being angered by the fear he saw in his men, Capois got on his horse, placed himself at the head of the formation, and commanded his men to advance with him. While he was at the head of his men, his horse was hit by a cannonball. He fell, but Capois took his sword, got up, and ran to place himself again at the head of his black soldiers. His feathered hat was then carried away by a bullet. He replied by drawing his sword once again, and again throwing himself into the assault. The French inside the fort were so impressed that they stopped firing and asked for a pause to the battle, and an officer was sent to tell Capois, and I quote, "General Rochambeau sends compliments to the general who just covered himself with such glory. The captain general offers this horse as a mark of admiration to the black Achilles to replace the one of his that the French army regrets having killed." The Frenchman was allowed to return to the fort and the battle resumed. On the final charge, the French were defeated and the fort was taken. The Battle of Vertières was the final major battle of the Haitian Revolution. On January 1st, 1804, Francois Capois was one of the signers of the Haitian Act of Independence. After Dessalines' assassination on October 17, 1806, Capois, a charismatic leader who garnered a lot of respect, was seen as the one most likely to avenge his murder. On October 19, 1806, Capois was on his way to Cap Haitien when, near Limonade, he rode into a trap set for him and was killed by assassins on the orders of Henri Christophe.